Millions are taught the Bible is corrupted, yet the Quran's own text states the opposite. The common assumption is that the original Torah and Gospel were lost or altered. In this view, our current scriptures are compromised. But Surah 3:3 and 5:46 state the Quran was sent down to confirm the scriptures before it. A surah is a Quranic chapter. These verses confirm what is with them, the scriptures present in the 7th century. These are the same documents we read today. This creates a contradiction. A text cannot validate another text while simultaneously denying its core message. If the Quran acts as a verifying seal, we must examine the biblical record. We have to test what those pages actually say about the most intensely debated figure in human history, Jesus Christ. We are putting the biblical claim of Christ's divinity on the stand, calling 4 specific scriptural witnesses to testify. The first witness is the prophets. In Isaiah 9:6, the text anticipates a child who will be born and given absolute divine titles. The child is called El Gibor, a specific Hebrew title translating to mighty God, and it is used exclusively for Yahweh throughout the Old Testament. Here, it is applied directly to the prophesied son. The second witness is God the Father. In Hebrews chapter 1, verse 8, the Father speaks directly to the Son, saying, "Your throne, O God, is forever and ever." The third witness is the apostles. In John 20:28, Thomas looks at the resurrected Jesus and declares, "My Lord and my God." Jesus accepts the title without correction. The fourth witness is Jesus himself. In Revelation 1:17, he takes the absolute divine title of the first and the last, a claim of eternal divine existence. In John 8:58, he makes his ultimate claim. Jesus says, "Before Abraham was, I am," applying the sacred name of God from the burning bush directly to himself. The Jewish audience understood the gravity of his words. By invoking the name of God, Jesus was asserting his own divinity. Their response was immediate. They picked up stones to kill him. From the Old Testament prophets to the words of Jesus himself, the biblical text presents a unified claim that Jesus is God in the flesh. We can also call the Quran to the stand as a witness that inadvertently shares this divine profile. In Surah 4:171, the Quran titles Jesus as the Word of God. This title is applied to no other prophet in Islam. The text also attributes the power of creation to Jesus. In Surah 3:49, it describes him forming a bird from clay and breathing life into it, an act reserved for the Creator. Furthermore, Islamic text places Jesus alive in heaven right now, waiting to return to judge humanity. This status sets him apart from every other messenger. While Islam formally denies the divinity of Jesus, its foundational text elevates him into a category of divine power and eternal existence shared by no one else. The Islamic dilemma presents a binary choice. It begins with one question: is the Bible true or is it false? If the Bible is true, the Quran is false, because it denies core biblical events like the crucifixion and the deity of Christ. If the Bible is false, the Quran is still false. It claims to be the Word of God while authenticating a corrupted text as divine truth. Both outcomes lead to the same result. The Quranic narrative invalidates itself. The only way forward is to step outside this circular argument. Read the historical text of the Gospel for yourself. The biblical testimony of the Word made flesh stands on the very authority the Quran claims to provide. To accept the Quran's confirmation of the Bible is to confront the divinity of Christ.